Mathieu van der Poel has been left speechless over Tadej Pogačar's stats at the Strade Bianche. There are moments in cycling that leave fans speechless, commentators gasping, and fellow professionals questioning if they really chose the right career. The 2024 Strade Bianche was one such moment. Picture this: Tadej Pogačar, cycling's resident overreacher, decides that pelotons are unnecessary, team strategies are overrated, and companionship on the road is a weakness. So what does he do? He launches a solo attack 81 kilometers from the finish line and proceeds to time trial his way to victory, while the rest of the professional cycling world collectively asks, is he serious right now? And among those absolutely gobsmacked by this absurd feat was Mathieu van der Poel, reigning king of ridiculous exploits himself, who took to social media with the now iconic words, quote, "I'm getting scared now." The moment that shook Mathieu van der Poel's soul. Let's be real, Mathieu van der Poel isn't easily impressed. This is a guy who rides cobbles like they're smooth tarmac, treats cyclocross mud like a playground, and once won the 2019 Amstel Gold Race with a comeback so ridiculous it looked scripted. And yet, even he had to stop, stare, and reconsider his life choices watching Pogačar's performance at Strade Bianche. A few questions likely ran through his head. Is he even human? Is this what my rivals feel like when I attack? Should I start looking into new career paths? Maybe carpentry? When a man like Van der Poel, known for making elite cyclists look like weekend warriors, says he's scared, you know something really big has just happened in the cycling world. The race that made everyone reevaluate reality. Strade Bianche is already an unforgiving race. It's long, dusty, full of steep gravel climbs, and it rewards the brave. But 2024's edition will forever be remembered as the day that Tadej Pogačar made his competition irrelevant. At Mont Sainte-Marie, around 81 kilometers from the finish, Pogačar looked around, shrugged and said, "Alright, I'm out of here." A normal cyclist might launch an attack with 20 or maybe at a push 30 kilometers to go. That's reasonable, but 81 kilometers? That's not an attack. That's a hostile takeover. By the time he reached the Piazza del Campo in Siena, he wasn't just winning, he was writing a new rulebook on how bike races should be won. The chase group, which included world-class riders who could normally be considered threats, looked like they were competing in a different event altogether. The friendly and terrifying rivalry between Mathieu van der Poel and Pogačar. Van der Poel and Pogačar have a rivalry that's both deadly serious and completely hilarious. They respect each other, admire each other, and apparently terrify each other. Over the years, they've crossed swords in multiple races. Tour of Flanders 2022, where Pogačar tried his best to crack Van der Poel, but the Dutchman outsprinted him at the line, proving that even an alien can't always win. Strade Bianche, Pogačar went solo again, though not from a ridiculous distance. Van der Poel, still recovering from one of his many superhuman efforts elsewhere, wasn't a factor. Tour de France 2023. Van der Poel won a stage, while Pogačar continued his habit of making other elite climbers look like amateurs. But let's talk about what makes this rivalry so special. These two don't just race hard, they talk about it too. Van der Poel on Pogačar. Quote, "Tadej is fun to race against, until you realise he's dropped you." Quote, "I think he enjoys making us suffer, but hey, at least he smiles while doing it." Pogačar on Van der Poel. Quote, "Mathieu is one of the best bike handlers in the world. Sometimes I watch his descents and think, I should just retire." Quote, "The problem with attacking Van der Poel is that he'll just come back stronger. It's like trying to kill a video game boss that keeps evolving." Their battles are much mental as they are physical. The mind games, the jokes, the sheer disbelief they express about each other's abilities. it all adds another layer to this thrilling dynamic. 2025, the year of more mayhem. So, now the question is on everyone's mind, when will these two next clash? Luckily for us, 2025 is shaping up to be another year of blockbuster duels between Pogačar and Van der Poel. Here is what we might see them lock horns in. Milan-San Remo. The race is tailor-made for their explosive style. Van der Poel won it in 2023, but Pogačar could very well steal the show this time around. Tour of Flanders. Pogačar is still haunted by his 2022 loss here. Revenge is on the menu. Paris-Roubaix. Pogačar might finally make his debut in the legendary Hell of the North. If so, prepare for fireworks. Tour de France. Mathieu van der Poel might not be a GC contender, but if they are in the same breakaway one day, expect chaos. Conclusion. Who wins this battle of the Titans? At this point, predicting who comes out on top between Pogačar and Van der Poel is like betting on whether lightning will strike the same place twice. It's chaotic, unpredictable, and utterly glorious to watch. What we do know is this. Mathieu van der Poel may be scared, but he isn't backing down. As long as these two are racing, the rest of the cycling world will be watching, laughing, crying, and occasionally, as Van der Poel himself put it, getting a little scared. Drop a like on today's video before you go to show your support for the channel, and if this is your first time here, make sure you click the red subscribe button and the notification bell next to it to stay up to date with all of our latest videos, featuring the latest cycling race results, the latest cycling news, and of course, the latest cycling drama. Catch you in the next one.